Welcome back to Blue River Reservoir. As you've seen in the photos, today I am reviewing Phoenix Lights, and that is for the Arizona meetup. That is tomorrow, Saturday, February 25th. Today is Friday. Absolutely delicious fragrance. I also have the privilege of reviewing the Cube. This is the Evil Cube, the second version of the Evil Cube. And this Evil Cube smells exactly like the Phoenix Lights. We have top notes of citrus and grapefruit. I have Luna here with me. We're all alone. We have the forest to ourselves. Haven't seen signs of anyone. Not sure exactly how I'm going to lay out the all the video, but there will be my setup in the B-roll that will show you a 360 of where I'm standing and my setup. And Miss Luna is going up the creek that you can hear. Normally when I'm at home, I do apply and use the Cube differently than I will be today. I normally would work it into the beard and stuff, but when I'm outdoors I do things a little differently. Give me just 1 second. Okay, so I'm going to set that somewhere safe. It's warm out here. I have my travel scuttle. Where you at, baby? I see you. Hi, good girl. I just wanted to see you. I didn't see you. I'll be using the matching splash. Load in a Phoenix Strangelet. Into my Ascension Select. I did not pay for the soap, the splash, or the Cube. They were sent to me for review, just for transparency. Everything else in this video I have paid for, including my 2-year-old German Shepherd pup who is adventuring up the mountain behind you. Putting my wrappers in my pocket. I was starting to talk about the notes on this guy. And so we have citrus and grapefruit on the top. The middle and the base notes are jasmine, followed by woody, amber, musk, and oak moss. And I'll share with you guys my interpretation of the fragrance and break it all down just a little bit for you here in a minute. Got a great setup here. One thing about these Ascensions, I have the aluminum Select, which is made from Zamac, and the stainless steel, and here soon I'll have the copper. Luna, come. I'm buying the copper off of Matthew Lawrence. Thank you again, Matthew. Give me just a second, guys. Luna, hey baby, come. Where are you going? Luna, come to Dad. Come on, baby. What are you doing? I see you. Hey, come. I'll give you treats. Get down here. Had to do some coaxing, but she's coming. So this is a unique green woody masculine fragrance, and I love it. I'm going to be whipping it up with my Amber Aerolite. That is from Phoenix. Everything I'm using today is from Phoenix, right down to Scoop, which is the Space Cowboy, the new one. The only thing I'm not using is my soak bowl. My stainless steel soaking bowl that I'm rinsing my razor off in is not from Phoenix. You have the traditional beautiful pour. I am a scooper. This will be my 4th shave with this soap set. I wore it to work 2 different days on the back of my hand, and on the other back of my hand on the first day I wore Shave Chaser. So on the back of my left hand, Phoenix Lights. On the back of my right hand, Shave Chaser. Good girl. Good girl. And then on the second day, good girl, Luna. On the second day, I used Awesome Sauce on the back of my right hand, but still had the Phoenix Lights on the back of my left hand. Good girl, Luna. I absolutely love this fragrance. And I mean absolutely love this fragrance. It doesn't smell anything like Shave Chaser or Awesome Sauce. And this one is wife approved and daughter approved. They both really enjoy this fragrance as well, which is always a good thing because, like I've told you before, what mama likes, daddy likes. And so while, you know, a good, you know, half of my fragrances she doesn't like at all, you know, another quarter or a third she enjoys, the, you know, remainder she loves, and I still wear the ones that she doesn't like, but I try to, whenever I'm going to be around here, wear the ones that she does like, and then the ones that she doesn't, I generally wear those to work. I got my hot water in my Oregon Duck thermos. You're a good girl. Luna came, she's laying down next to me here. Just load it up. It feels so nice having this warm lather on my face. Let me get some more water on my face. So the citrus in this, you know, what's really cool about, a lot of really cool things about Phoenix Artisan. Like, if you don't know the Evil Cube first started out in the Fresco Mystery, which is a book written by Douglas. It's amazing. You can also get it in an ebook format for just under $5. That's actually what I have. I haven't bought the paperback. I'd like to eventually, just because it's a great read. I read the entire thing in just a few hours. I'm gonna need more water. So the Evil Cube is what you call the protagonist. He's like the bad guy. I don't want to tell you too much, but it's full-on sci-fi, and it involves Stonehenge, if you're not familiar with it, and interdimensional travel, would that be the right word? Even some time travel. And Huxley is in it. I love how Huxley is incorporated into the Fresco Mystery. The other book I have is Hotel Cecil, and that's absolutely amazing. I'm actually in the process of going to pick up the other ones, like Droid and the Oracle Coin. Shoot, there's a couple of others. But anyways, that's where the Evil Cube originated from. And what you see there is, you basically, it kind of sounds cheesy or weird if you don't read the book, but the purple cube is the Evil Cube, and his name is Tyran. It's not spelled that way. It's spelled like Tyran, but it's Tyran. Something like that. But anyways, and then there's the good cube in the Fresco Mystery too. And like I said, I'm not going to tell you too much. Although what we saw in Fresco Mystery is not what we see here with this. I don't know if there's a story coming with this one yet or not. There probably is. Doug is always incorporating stories into his labels, into his artwork. All the artwork that you see on the labels and everywhere else in the Phoenix universe is done by Doug. Look at that creamy, creamy lather. It feels so good on my face. What do you think, Luna? Can you speak? Luna, speak. Speak. Luna, speak. She normally speaks. If I don't have it, now I'm gonna have to put it at the beginning of the video just so you can see her speak. Luna, speak. Speak. Whatever. If you won't make me look like an idiot, I'll make myself look like an idiot. Meow. She's just staring at me. I love you. So the Evil Cube is basically ingested the Good Cube. I don't think the Good Cube has a name. He's just the Cube. Maybe he does have a name. Like I said, I haven't read all the books. Holy crap, I'm cold. But this is worth it. Talk about just a relaxing, beautiful, wonderful day out here. Just Luna and I. The wife is at work. Emily, our daughter, she's the last of the kids that's still at home. She is with my mom and my eldest sister. I got a mirror below you. And they went to Chinese food for lunch and then doing a little shopping. Today was an early release day. And so Luna and I, we've been trekking around this mountainside. Starting to say a minute ago, my scrambled brain, my frozen scrambled brain, was not only does Doug write these stories and do his own artwork, but he also does his own fragrances, hydrosols, absolutes. He's a mad scientist among many things. Douglas Smythe wears many hats, literally and metaphorically. And so he is creating his own fragrances. He's not just buying them and blending them, although I believe he does do that when he has to. But most of what you see from Phoenix, they have actually created the fragrance themselves. And so because of that, Doug is able to manipulate things and create fragrances in such a way that we might not find in other places. I'm gonna get some warm water and add to that. I know you probably can't see it, but between the wind that's blowing, it's a very light wind, it's probably only 5 miles an hour, so it's not very, very strong, but it is steady. And this open air, frigid open air, the Cube and the CK6 being thirsty, definitely need some more water. I think this is going to work a lot better for me here. And so because of that, you can see it done with a lot of different things, to where depending on how a fragrance is created, you can get different, not elements, but you can get different fragrances out of it, depending on how you do it. I don't know. If I think of the word I'm looking for, I'll put it down at the bottom. Keep an eye out on the screen, y'all. So because of it, I think he's able to do things with certain notes, and they will come across differently than they might have in a previous fragrance. Even though, like, it says citrus on one and then you see it on another, it's like, that's a little different. There's a lot of reasons for that. And that's because the perfumer is able to manipulate fragrances to do what they want them to do. And so this citrus, you have citrus and grapefruit on the top. The citrus to me is coming across slightly floral, a little sweet, and very green. And then that grapefruit, I believe, is imparting like this exotic, musky green aroma. The opening is very green, which I love, because Doug and Fran don't do a whole lot of woody type fragrances. But when they do, they're absolutely spectacular. And this is one of them. Jasmine can come in many forms. Like I was talking about before, there's 14 different types of jasmine. Grandiflorium and, oh shoot, what's the other one that I was just talking about? Grandiflorium, and there's the Arabian Jasmine, and then the Spanish Jasmine. I'm trying to think of the name of the Spanish. It'll come to me, I'll put it at the bottom. But I was talking about those two and how Grandiflorium is used most often. I don't know if this is Spanish or Arabian or one of the other 12. It just says Jasmine. I didn't ask. But as this fragrance develops and I start picking apart, looking for the jasmine notes, what I find, hi baby girl, we'll be done in a minute. You're such a good girl. Does it smell good? You like it? But what I'm finding is like this rich, slight animalic musk that is like rich and sensual and almost intriguing. It grabs you. It really grabs the senses. And I really think that's part of the thing that my wife was really drawn to. I put it when I'm you hear that, Luna? when I'm exploring a fragrance, I'll put some on the back of my hand, a little bit on the back of my arm, other places, just so I can experience the dry down, and then I'll play with it further, because you need to wear it and have it on your skin and get your pheromones working. Where you going, baby? But the jasmine in this is truly something remarkable. It really, really is. And these are all things, that some people may not be able to pick up on. And I've spoke with a few different people this week, and a lot of it depends on how refined your nose is. Like with wine, I can't tell the difference. And some people, beer is just beer. I used to be quite the connoisseur of beer, and with a little sip of something, I could tell you what it was. And by connoisseur of beer, I'm saying alcoholic. I'm a former alcoholic, okay? Now I'm just a schnerd that's in love with his German Shepherd. Don't go too far, kid. So the jasmine in this, if your nose can pick it out, you're in for a treat. Then my frozen butt finds the woody notes. Warm. It is a warm woody note, which right about now I need. And I wasn't cold when I was moving around with the dog, of course. Standing here in this little gulch, ravine, ditch. I'm getting cold, but it's like a warm, cedarish, smooth, woody. Maybe even like some spice in there with it somewhere. I don't know, maybe that's like patchouli or sandalwood. Now I'm just speculating, right? Because on the scent notes, all we see is woody. But he's using something, okay? So I don't know if that's like a mixture of sandalwood and cedar. This is where I'm like leaning to. I can't help but wonder if in that woody, hi baby, come here, if there isn't like some patchouli. I'm speculating, okay? I don't know. There's definitely something in there though that is making it warm, smooth, and cedar-like. Beautiful lather. Amber. The amber in this, what I think it's doing is adding a little bit of a light sweetness, and I think a tad musky. I really think that this amber is imparting a little bit of musk to it, and sensual and exotic. That's exactly what we're finding in the middle of this, is this warm, sensual, slight musky, I mean like slight musky. This is the kind of fragrance that I really think modern women are going to love on you. Like, I really believe that 80% of the guys that hear this, that women under the age of 60 are just going to eat up this fragrance. It's perfect. I can't say enough good things about this one. I keep hoping that Doug will send me a fragrance that I'm not crazy about, and then I can tell you guys that, hey, this fragrance really isn't for me, but here's why I think you would like it, because of this, that, and the other thing. But that's also one of the reasons why I fell in love with PAAs, because I love so many of their fragrances. I have over 100 of his fragrances. I've tried more than that. There's 8 that I don't like, and I have all 8 of those in samples, and some of them I bought a few samples of over the years. And so it is going to be difficult for me to eventually find one to share with you guys, because like I said, there's 8 of them, and yeah, I have them counted. That I don't think they're disgusting. Well, I'll be honest, the tricolor doppelganger is no longer available. That one wasn't for me. And the gold doppelganger, that one wasn't for me. And I don't think the original fragrances that those are clones of would have been for me either. But there's a lot of guys who love those. And if Doug was to send them to me for review, I would be able to find a couple of things to say about them that I do like, while sharing with you the things that I don't like, and why I think certain people would like the things that I don't like. I don't like broccoli, but I can tell you good things about broccoli. That makes sense? Or am I just frozen and rambling? So that amber though, lightly sweet, tad musky, sensual and exotic. This fragrance is green, woody, sensual, and exotic. Come on, pup. Luna. Where are you at, baby? This is camouflage out here. I thought there was going to be more snow than there is. I think a lot of it melted yesterday. But there isn't as much as I thought. Where the sun hasn't touched, there's like 4 to 6 inches. But where the sun has touched, it's gone away. Give me just a second. I'll grab my towel and wipe down and call the pup. Speak. 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 Good girl. Speak. 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 Actually, just found her. She's right up here at the top of this little ledge. Hi, babe. I'm almost done. You're a good girl. What are you doing? Don't find trouble, please. You go looking for it long enough, you're gonna find it. We are in the Willamette National Forest. Cougar, black bear, deer, all the four-legged creatures that you could imagine being out here in the West. They're out here. And they're the kind of things that you don't see them until it's too late. That's one thing I've still never seen in the wild is a cougar, and I never ever want to. Hi, baby. You're a good girl. Dad's just got to do a splash. We have the musk. No idea what he's using for musk in this. But for me, this musk, and I've really dissected this fragrance. I love this fragrance. This fragrance, the musk in it. The musk in it, warm and woodsy. Somehow, to me and my nose, it is imparting more of a wood, and maybe that's because the oak moss and the amber, is acting like a conduit for the musk. I'm not exactly sure. I'm not a perfumer. I just enjoy fragrances, but it's a warm, woody musk. It really, really is. I hate it when the little white thing comes out. I super glue them back in sometimes. It doesn't happen very often. That's probably just because it's frozen. Earthy and masculine, of course, right? The bottom note is the oak moss. Green. Sensual. Warm, and I think this is really helping to carry that musk, and it, I don't know if magnifies is the right word. Oh, this stuff smells so good. What do you think of that, Luna? Can you smell it? I bet you can. Green, earthy, woodsy. And I do get hints of musk in the very last stages of the dry down. And you go top, middle, base, and then you get into that dry down. And as you're in that actual dry down, as you've moved through the 3 stages, and really in this one, you've got a couple of big stages, but earthy, woody, green, sensual, exotic, masculine. This is my kind of fragrance. And of course, you'd have to come out with it right after Denades, which if you saw my previous content, you knew that I was talking about buying more Denades before it was gone. And this is the last weekend. We only have until the end of the month to buy Denades, and then it's gone forever. And I've bought the entire set of Denades, including a couple of deos, bath bars, and shampoo pucks. The EDP is magical. And, I had no idea that this was coming when I did the Denades video until after it. And I gotta have the full line of this too. The EDP is gonna blow my socks off. I can see it already. green, woody, earthy, masculine, sensual, and exotic. And I'm telling you right now, 8 out of 10 women under the age of 60 are going to eat this up. Will it be their favorite fragrance? Maybe. Will they enjoy it? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. My poor dog. She has to ride home with me. I want to thank you all for being here with me. Damn fine shave. I don't know which Ascension I like best, but I love the Ascension razor. I absolutely love the Ascension razor. It can be so smooth, so mild, so efficient. And then, you know, so aggressive and efficient. No matter where you put it on the dial, it's efficient and smooth and just wonderful. And yeah, that's about all I got to say about this. But seriously, if any of these notes sound good to you, you only got until the end of the weekend to grab this fragrance. I want to thank you all for being here with me today. It's the little big things. And today is one of those days that while there's like nothing huge happening, it was me and my dog driving up Highway 126 along the McKenzie River, and you know, just spending a day of relaxation, throwing snowballs, hiking around this mountain with her. You know, it's nothing earth moving, but these are the days I live for. It's the little big things. It's only shaving. I love you. I'd love you more if I was somewhere warm. You want to snuggle? Hey, you're just trying to keep warm. Come here, baby. Y'all take care. Thank you for joining me. Did I say thanks, Doug? Thanks, Fran. Thanks, Hux. Wah! Y'all take care. All right, welcome to the BRoll. Miss Luna and I have played and played and played. She's finally tuckered out. I haven't started my shave yet. I record this before I do my shave. There's the creek that you've been listening to. Used to look a lot different through here before the forest fire came through and thinned it out a little bit. My setup, I got a couple of mirrors there, my tripod, my table, and rinse water is in the bowl there. Yeah, what a day. An amazing Saturday. It's actually Friday, but just a wonderful day out here with Luna. Ready? You keep coming to me. Ready? Hi, baby. Ready? Did you find it? Get you another one? Ready?